Switching gears now, the 21-year-old Air National Guardsman accused of releasing hundreds of classified documents must remain behind bars while he awaits trial. That's according to a ruling from a federal judge today. Authorities arrested Jack Teixeira at his Massachusetts home last month. Prosecutors say he leaked military secrets and intelligence documents into online chat rooms. He faces 2 charges under the Espionage Act. The ruling today comes after revelations that Teixeira was caught at least twice by his superiors mishandling classified documents. NewsNation's Evan Lampert is following all of this for us and joins us with today's hearing. Evan.
Elizabeth, the judge calling the leak, quote, a profound breach, saying he may have leaned toward release, but ultimately was too concerned about Teixeira's usefulness to foreign governments and fascination with guns. Jack Teixeira, the 21-year-old Air National Guardsman accused of one of the most consequential military leaks in years, will remain behind bars until his trial, a judge ruled today. In court filings supporting the prosecution's motion for detention, the government argued Teixeira is an ongoing security risk and revealed shocking new allegations that he was caught taking notes about classified documents and putting them in his pockets, as well as accessing information that was not relevant to his job. And prosecutors say warnings didn't stop him. Teixeira even boasted about sharing more military secrets on a Discord server, posting he doesn't care, quote, what they say I can or can't share. The information I give here is less than half of what's available, end quote. Teixeira is accused of disclosing real-time battle locations in the Ukraine war, which could be used by Russia, as well as revelations about U.S. spying, which has ruffled feathers with allies. Prosecutors also argue the Air Force National Guardsman is violent, having discovered a cadre of weapons in his room, and that he once posted about wanting to kill people in a random shooting. The Washington Post obtaining video of him shooting at a firing range and using racial slurs. The previous warnings to stop accessing classified information raising even more questions about how he still had top secret access. The Pentagon responding with a non-answer, citing multiple investigations.
As you mentioned, there were reports filed by others in his unit citing some of these violations. And so what didn't happen when, that's part of what the report will uncover.
Teixeira's parents were in the courtroom today. His next court date has not yet been set. Elizabeth?
All right, Evan, thanks so much.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.